The girl who waited at platform 3. I didn't believe in destiny until I saw her every Sunday at exactly 5:40 p.m. on platform 3. Same spot, same bench, same blue backpack, and the same train that arrived at 5:47. She never boarded it. That's what caught my attention. For 3 Sundays in a row, I noticed her. She would check the time, stand up when the train slowed down, search the windows like she was looking for someone, and then sit back down when the doors closed. The train would leave. She would stay. On the 4th Sunday, curiosity won. I sat on the other end of her bench. "You're going to miss it again," I said casually. She looked at me confused. "Miss what?" "The train." A small smile appeared. "I'm not traveling." "Then why are you here every week?" She didn't answer immediately. Instead, she asked, "Do you always talk to strangers?" "Only the mysterious ones." She laughed softly. "I'm Mira Ayan." That was the beginning. The next Sunday, I came intentionally. She was already there. "You're early," she said. "So are you." We talked about random things at first. College, books, how bad the station tea tasted, why Sundays feel heavier than other days. When the 5:47 train arrived, she stood up again. Her eyes scanned every window. Hope, then disappointment. The train left. She sat down quietly. "Who are you waiting for?" I asked gently. She stared at the tracks. "My brother," she said. I didn't expect that. "He left 3 years ago to work in another city. We used to meet every Sunday evening when he visited. Same train, same time, platform 3. And now, he stopped coming." "Why do you still?" She shrugged. "Because he never said goodbye." That sentence stayed with me. Weeks passed. Platform 3 became our place. We started bringing snacks, sharing stories, laughing louder than the announcements overhead. I learned that Mira loved sketching people secretly. She showed me a notebook once. She had drawn passengers, vendors, children running across the platform. She had drawn me, too. "You made my nose bigger," I said. "It is bigger," she replied. I pretended to be offended. She pretended not to enjoy teasing me. But the truth was simple. I waited for Sundays more than I admitted. One evening, heavy rain flooded part of the station. Trains were delayed. We sat closer than usual under the small roof near platform 3. "Do you think he'll ever come back?" I asked carefully. She didn't answer. Instead, she said, "Do you believe people leave because they want to?" "What do you mean?" "Sometimes they leave because staying hurts more." There was something in her voice that felt personal. "Did he choose to stop coming?" I asked. She nodded slowly. "My parents fought with him. They didn't approve of his career choice. He left angry. He said he'd prove himself." "And did he?" "I don't know. He stopped answering calls." The 5:47 train arrived late that day. She stood up again. Same hope, same empty result. When she sat down, her eyes were wet. I didn't know what to say, so I did the only thing I could. I held her hand. She didn't pull away. After that day, something changed between us. Conversations felt deeper. Silences felt comfortable. I started arriving even earlier just to see her walk onto the platform. One Sunday, she wasn't there. 5:40 passed. 5:47 passed. The train came and left. No Mira. For the first time, platform 3 felt too big. The next Sunday, she returned. "You didn't come last week," I said, trying not to sound worried. "I had to visit my uncle." "That's it?" She smiled. "You sound disappointed." I was. She looked at me differently then. "Ayan," she said softly. "Why do you really come here?" The truth hovered between us. "For you," I said finally. She didn't laugh. She didn't look surprised. She just whispered, "I know." Months passed. Her birthday came. I surprised her with a small cupcake and a badly wrapped sketchbook. "You remembered?" she asked. Of course. She looked happier than I'd ever seen her. That evening, when the train arrived, she didn't stand up immediately. "You're not checking?" I asked. She shook her head. "For the first time, I don't feel like waiting for someone who doesn't show up." My heart beat faster. "What changed?" She looked at me. "You did." Those 2 words were louder than any train announcement. But life doesn't stay simple. One Sunday, she arrived looking different, tense. "My parents want to move," she said. "Where?" "Another city." The words hit harder than I expected. "For good?" "Yes." Silence swallowed us. The train arrived. She didn't look at it. She looked at me. "I spent 3 years waiting for someone who left," she said quietly. "I don't want to spend another year waiting for something uncertain." "Are you saying I'm uncertain?" I asked. She shook her head. "I'm saying I'm scared." "So am I." The train doors closed. Neither of us moved. "When are you leaving?" I asked. "Next month, 4 Sundays." That's all we had left. We made each one count. Longer conversations, longer walks outside the station. We talked about dreams, about fear, about what love really means. On the last Sunday, she arrived earlier than usual. There was no blue backpack, just her. "I'm not going to wait for the 5:47 today," she said. "Why?" "Because I finally understand something." "What?" "Closure doesn't always come from the person who left. Sometimes it comes from the person who stays." My chest tightened. She stepped closer. "I came here for 3 years hoping my brother would return, but maybe he needed to leave to become who he is. And you?" "I needed to meet you." The 5:47 train approached. Loud. Familiar. She didn't even look at it. "Ayan," she said, her voice steady. "I don't want this to be another unfinished goodbye." "Then don't make it one." She smiled. "Come with me." My heart skipped. "What?" "Move. Start somewhere new. With me." The train stopped. People stepped in and out. Time slowed. I thought about platform 3, about routines, about fear of change. Then I thought about the first day I saw her. Same bench, same hope, different ending. The train whistle blew. I picked up her hand. "Okay," I said. Her eyes widened. "Really?" "Yes." The doors began to close. We stepped inside together. For the first time, she wasn't waiting on platform 3. She was leaving it. The train moved forward, and I finally believed in destiny. Because sometimes love doesn't arrive at 5:47. Sometimes it sits beside you on a bench, waiting for you to notice.